Okay, let's say you had this for an expression and you were supposed to factor it. Now, I've already grouped it just for the sake of time, but if you see this whole expression is grouped into two separate pieces, you can factor it quite easily. In the first part of the expression, you have to think of a number that will go evenly into 6 and evenly into 10. And because these are both even numbers, you know the number 2 goes into both, so I'm going to pull it out. And you have to ask yourself, is there a letter that's common to both of those? Well, look, the letter U is common to both, so I'm going to pull it out. And by pulling it out, I'm saying what you're really doing is dividing. In other words, you're dividing 10ux divided by 2u. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. And these two cancel out, and that just leaves you with the x. Okay, now you say 6uy divided by 2u. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. The u's cancel out, and then you have y. Now in the second part of the expression, there's no number that evenly goes into 3 and also goes into 5. So then you say, okay, the letter V goes into both of these. So I'm going to pull it out. And again, that just means divide. This cancels out, so what you have is 5x minus 3y. Now, if you know the next step, I can tell you easily what to do, but let me back up for just a minute. What if this were an x and this were an x? You would have 2ux plus vx if this equaled x and if this equaled x. Do you see how I could pull x out of either side? Just like we did up here. And 2ux divided by x is 2u. And vx divided by x is v. Now, these don't really equal x. You could just take this out and replace it with what it really is. 5x minus 3y. Sorry, that got a little squishy there. You don't always have to think of this as an x. If you can see it without doing that, that's great. Just say to yourself, all right, I'm going to pull that out. And then what I have left is 2u and v. Okay, I hope that helps you.